السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته brothers and sisters. الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه. So in this video I'm gonna be talking about social engineering, Osint and social engineering, by using an example. That example is a popular and famous example in his time. A social engineer, like a professional social engineer called Victor Lustig. Okay, Victor Lustig, let's read his biography. Was a con artist from Austria, Hungary, who, I don't know how to spell the name, so if I spell it in a bad way, correct me. Who undertook a criminal career that involved conducting scams across Europe and the United States during the early 20th century. Lustig is widely regarded as one of the famous notorious con artists of his time, and is famous for being the man who sold the Eiffel Tower twice. He's not the owner of it, of course, for conducting the Romanian box scam. So Victor Lustig was a con artist, a popular con artist, a professional, good, so good social engineer and a professional social engineer. I have read a story from in a book that he sold going to remember the whole of it. Yeah. One day the Eiffel Tower needs some kind of repairing and fixing costs. So the situation of the Eiffel Tower was not so good. So they decided to fix it. The Eiffel Tower, which is the symbol of France. Victor Lustig saw that in a small French newspaper. He used that, and he called 4 scrap metal dealers, who are businessmen. So when he did that, he invited them to a luxurious hotel. This is a good point and a good part of social engineering that involves some kind of influencing and manipulation of the human brain, triggering the emotional brain of humans. He invited them to the hotel, and he appeared in a appearance of a government official, like a minister, like a serious minister, government official, as I said. And at the same time, he used some kind of how can I say, like something related to the property, like to the property of the Eiffel Tower, etc. So Victor Lustig, what he did now, sorry for the noise, forgive me. So Victor Lustig used here 2 tools, the big tools, and each tool divided into a lot of small tools that are part of each tool, the big tool. So Victor Lustig used the Osint. The Osint is simply open source intelligence. Is the collection and analysis of data gathered from open sources, overt, public, and publicly available information to produce actionable intelligence. Osint is primarily used in national security, law enforcement, and business intelligence. So if you have ever never heard about that, there is something you have to know, is that businesses attacks businesses, companies attacks companies. Companies are doing some kind of intelligence operations against businesses to get businesses, like to get informations from them, to get to copy them. Okay, why? Because this is of competition. You may think that they are doing it in a legal way, but no, competition is beyond that. They even like use unethical ways sometimes to like destroy other businesses or copy them or spread some kind of stereotypes, some kind of like fake news about them. So, and business intelligence functions and is of value to sort of nice functions and is of value to analysts who use non-sensitive intelligence in answering classified, unclassified, or proprietary intelligence requirements across the previous intelligence disciplines. So the point now simply is Osint means gathering and collecting information from online sources and publicly available over places like social media, social business platforms like for example LinkedIn, Indeed, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Pinterest, etc. And now, and by the way, the Osint is not a good thing to do it against your brothers and sisters. And this is a good time to give a disclaimer, is that all the videos that I post about cybersecurity, social engineering and all these topics are not for attacking others. They are just for educational purposes, not for haram actions. So if you are intending to do haram actions, I'm not responsible for that. So أنا بريء منك. So yeah, it's not for haram things, it's for halal deeds, it's for halal actions. Get some knowledge, protect yourself online, make people aware, etc. So I'm not responsible, even though I'm not sharing like the deep informations. So Osint sources can be divided up into 6 different categories of information flow: media, print, newspapers, magazines, radio. Radio, it's acceptable, and television from across and between countries, internet, online publications, blogs, discussion groups, citizen, cell phone videos, and user created content, websites, Facebook, Twitter, understand. Anyway, so now open source intelligence is not good. Why? Because it's going to use your informations. Okay, it uses the people who are victimizing themselves by oversharing their own information. So if you are oversharing your own personal information online, you are victimizing yourself. No one made you a victim. You made yourself a victim, victimizing yourself by being a little unaware of the dangers of sharing yourself online, oversharing your informations like your events, your achievements, etc. All these things should not be like visible online, should be like limited. So as I said, Victor Lustig used Osint and social engineering. So what is social engineering? Social engineering is a manipulation of the psychology of a human being. Or let's say I'm going to give maybe it's not my own definition, but it's a brief good one. Simply it's triggering the emotional brain of human beings. Okay? So making people unable of thinking in a logical way. Social engineering is a manipulation technique used by cybercriminals to exploit human psychology and gain access to confidential information systems or data instead of hacking into systems. Through technical vulnerabilities, social engineering targets people relying on deception, trust, and emotional triggers to achieve malicious objectives. That's why Victor Lustig did. Victor Lustig used social engineering by triggering the emotional psychology of human beings. The emotional brain by what? By making the scrap mutual dealer where the victim put in some kind of trust into Victor Lustig, the face. So when he did that, he sold the evil tower. I don't remember exactly the price, but it's a good amount of money. Maybe it might not be millions if we exchange it to the currency of today, but maybe small or less, I don't know. Made them trust him and also made them emotionally taking some kind of illogical decisions. Victor Lustig used firstly three small tools which are a part of social engineering. He appeared firstly as, let's take his picture as an example. He appeared as a government official by an official good clothing, a gentleman. And the second thing is that he used the symbol of France. He knew that the evil tower is considered like is something big in the hearts of the French people. It's a symbol of France. So he used that as a point to scam the victim. So the victim will say to himself, he's gonna say, well, you are in front of an official government man, a government official, a minister, a serious and dedicated and a gentleman is going to sell you the evil tower, and you are gonna be famous, popular. They are going to call you the owner of the evil tower. You are going to be famous, rich, etc. All the illusions. Okay, that's how it works. Social engineering, triggering the emotional brain and making the brain of humans swims in the illusions. So he used the three things. Also, moreover, he used the fake papers about the evil tower. He used the hotel too, the 5 stars hotel, the luxurious, famous, popular French hotel, for applying his own social engineering techniques, scamming techniques and skills, and his success. I have to drink water. And he successfully sold the evil tower. So good. Isn't that right? Isn't that some kind of smart move? I think it's smart, but in the same time it's unethical for me. Like scamming someone on $5 million, for example, $6, and you sleep at night comfortable. For me, this is not well. If you are doing that against Muslims, this is not good. This is not good if you are stealing your brothers and sisters, okay? Let's say, for example, you scammed your brother or your sister like in a $5 million or $6 or even $10, and you just go and sleep just like that, duck, and you sleep like if it's nothing happened. This is something difficult for me, and I hope that me and you will not be doing that. الله يجينا من الشيطان. So